Hello everybody. Well, oh boy. I know I've been carrying on about King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard a lot on this channel over the last 6 months. And now we finally got a new album, got a couple singles released over the last month, and well, I don't really like it at all. It's just not my thing. It's not to say like, oh, this is horrible. And I know, these guys, they don't take themselves too seriously. It's mostly kind of tongue in cheek, I think, just with the very just over the top song titles, the album title, the album cover's awesome. The vocals, the lyrics, the guitar, just the never end. I mean, it punches you right in the face from the get-go. Motor Spirit, the opening track, all the way to the end with Flamethrower. I mean, you see what I mean with the titles, the track titles: Supercell, Converge, Witchcraft. Maybe my favorite song, probably one. I mean, I'm saying I'm probably not going to listen to much of this again, but Witchcraft might possibly sneak on a playlist or something. Gila Monster, or as Spud would call it, Gila Monster, being the only person that calls it that, Spud. But that's all right. We got Dragon, one of the songs that had a video, and then Flamethrower. Oh boy. Maybe that should just be it. Just be like, I don't know, Witchcraft I did like, but it wasn't just like just straight in your face guitar from beginning to end. There were some moments where like they chilled out on the guitar a little bit. And I can listen to a little bit of metal. I like Slayer. They got some albums that I like Slayer. I mean, not that I don't know. And I like some of the hard rock Gizzard stuff. I like Nonagon Infinity. I would say that's hard rock, I would say, and I love that album. But this, there's a difference between hard rock and heavy metal, obviously, and this is heavy metal. I mean, it is going. This is how it should be played. They understand it, but if you're a heavy metal fan, and I don't know about King Gizzard fans acting like just carrying on about this, it's either, well, maybe you're just more of a heavy metal fan. But then how do you feel about like Changes or the KGL or LW albums? How can you like Honey and Dragon? I don't know. I guess there's room for both. I think there's a little bit of little tomfoolery going on though with Gizzard fans and their love for this album. It's all right, man. It's not any. They put out 5 amazing albums last year. I know Gaia was on one of those albums, but it was still a great album. That should have been. That was a little tease, man. I know they've gone heavy over times, but Gaia, Predator X, that should have been a sign. Although Changes, man, was the most recent album. They go from Changes to this. All right, I still love them. Can't wait till the next album. The good news is we will possibly get multiple. There's only 6 months to go in the year. Less than. Could get 2 more albums. Been a much rumored second album coming along with this one. The touring's going to calm down at some point. Let's get these guys back in a studio where they're best. And let's just forget all about this album. Ah ha 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 ha. It was real funny. All right, guys, you put out that real hardcore Dragon album. Good for you. Now get back in there and drop us on our heads in a good way, not in a bad way. And if you're a Gizzard fan, you probably didn't make it this far, but calm down. I noticed you guys seem to be a little uptight. Fish fans are that way. Goose fans. I think it's just music fans in general. If you're like really into music and you have a band that you're passionate about, you just don't want to hear anything other than this is awesome. Well, I said Cookie was awesome. I was just like, he doesn't compare to the other 4 guys. He's lucky to be in the band, I said. Perhaps that's an overstatement. Super talented, but now I'm sticking with that one. Cookie's lucky to be in the band. And P.S., they can't ever let that guy sing ever again. Boom, go Cookie. Gizzard fans, lighten up. Your band's awesome. People love them, including this guy.